Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Cheyenne. If you are new, make sure you press that subscribe button if you enjoy this video, and press that thumbs up button as well because that really helps me out. Today I'm going to be telling you guys about how to have a good, healthy, just all around great pregnancy, because we all know, especially if you've actually done it before, but I'm sure even if you haven't done it, you have an idea that it's not easy. It's hard to grow life inside of you for 9 months. You don't always feel like yourself. Your body's going through a lot of changes, and not only that, but mentally you go through a lot of changes because you're gonna add another life into your family. And if you're a first-time mom, that's even harder because you really have no idea what to expect at all. So I'm just here today to share with you guys my tips. This is my 3rd pregnancy, so I actually know quite a bit about how to have a good pregnancy. I'm already messing up my words. So I know quite a bit about how to have a good pregnancy because this is my 3rd time doing it. I am almost 16 weeks now with a little baby girl. Her name is going to be Eliana. I love that name so much. We're gonna call her Ellie for short. I have 2 other kids. I have a boy and a girl, and then I'm gonna have another girl. My boy's name is Mason. He's 3. My girl's name is Eveline. She is 18 or 19 months now. And then we're gonna have another baby soon. So we're having 3 kids in 3 years. Kind of crazy, I know, but like I said, my pregnancies do go pretty smoothly. I mean, they're not easy, and it gets challenging at times. By the way, if you hear background noise, that's my kids. I have 2 kids and they're just a handful sometimes. So they're just in their rooms. They're supposed to be napping, but it doesn't sound like they're napping.
Since day one, something's been missing. I know it's time to transition to a new kind of way.
The first one is that if you have body aches, go to the chiropractor. And I mean a good one that specializes in pregnancy, because they could either make you feel a lot better or worse. I walked into mine feeling like crap, walked out a whole new person. She literally fixed my neck. It was unbelievable. I had her with my daughter. I'm about to start going to her again. She was that amazing, but she specialized in pregnant women. So I suggest you find one that specializes in that too, because there's a lot of different factors being pregnant going to the chiropractor. Another one that is safe to use during pregnancy, but also consult with your doctor just to be 100% sure, because I know every doctor has their own opinion. But you can use icy hot patches. I don't know about the cream, but I use patches on my lower back for when that feels tight, and that seems to help a lot. Another thing is to get a good potty pillow. To get a good body pillow, and I use the Snuggle, I think that's how you pronounce it, Snuggle. It's a very long pillow. My husband hates it, but it basically goes around my neck this way and then goes under and can go between my legs. I could rest my legs above it, and it rests my head up, and I could just cuddle it, and it's super comfortable, and it has helped my back a lot. There's a lot of back support and also belly support, so it's very beneficial to use during pregnancy. I started using it in the very beginning because I get pains very early on. Heating pads help a lot, and also try to stretch. Look up stretches on how to stretch your lower back if that's hurting, your hips, because your hips start hurting. Really everything can start hurting. I know that my neck was hurting really bad, and I had to do some stretches to help that out, and also to help my neck I had to do heating pads and then cold packs on it too, and just try to keep stretching it and stretching it throughout the day. And then eventually it stopped, but I was actually getting migraines from how bad my neck was hurting. So those are all my tips on if you have a very sore body during pregnancy. Number 2 is keep up with your water intake. And I know water doesn't always taste that great, especially if you're nauseous. Put lemons in it though, it'll help the taste. You could get these sugar-free, 0-calorie water enhancers like Jolly Rancher flavor or strawberry flavor, lemonade flavor that you can put in your waters as well. You can just infuse fruit in there like blueberries, raspberries, all that to kind of improve the way it tastes. But you have to keep up on it because it will help with your headaches, it'll help with your energy, it'll also help you not crave crappy food, because sometimes we're just thirsty but we think we're hungry. But keeping up with your water intake also helps you kind of gravitate towards healthier type of foods and not crave as much during pregnancy. And I'm not saying diet, I'm not saying use water as a meal replacement, no, but if you're just you can't stop eating, try to drink a lot of water, and that's probably all that you may need. But if you're still hungry, of course eat, because your baby needs it. So number 3 is eat a balanced diet, and I know this is very hard too. My diet is not perfect. I do not balance it out to the T. I just kind of, if I have carbs in the morning, try to not have so much carbs for the rest of the day. I try to incorporate veggies and fruits as much as I possibly can, and also proteins. Proteins are very good for you and your baby. Don't have carbs too much. Don't have all protein and don't have all meats. Just try to balance it out and don't have all fruits and veggies. It goes for everything. Just try to balance it all out in a very healthy way, because it'll help the way you feel, the way you think, just everything. It helps so much to just try to balance it out as much as you can. So number 4 is to do things that improve your mood. Our moods during pregnancy are like this, like constantly a roller coaster. It's insane. There's nothing you can do about it. It's the hormones. It's gonna happen. You're not alone. You're not crazy. I know people think that us pregnant women are like these crazy hormonal people, and maybe that's true sometimes. Maybe sometimes we are, but it's very real for us, and there's a reason for that. We have raging hormones, but do things that improve your mood. I try to do a Bible study, read my devotion in the morning, drink my cup of coffee. I do like some retail therapy in my budget range, because you don't want to be like in debt up the butt if you're gonna have a baby, because no. I just try to get my nails done, take time for myself, do things that make me feel good, like healthy skincare and self-tanning, like all of that stuff that feeds your soul. Do that, and that will help your mood throughout your whole pregnancy as long as you keep up with it. I know sometimes you're tired and sometimes you're like, I just want a nap, but it will recharge you in a way that sleep can't. It'll recharge you mentally and just make you so much happier and feel good about yourself if you're like looking good and keeping up on your things you normally would do if you're not pregnant. So just try to remain yourself and do things that have always improved your mood, and you will have such a great pregnancy. I promise you that. I've done it with 3 kids now, and it has helped so much to just feel human, because you don't feel like yourself during your pregnancies. Number 5 is invest in clothes that are your style but will also grow with your bump. And it doesn't always have to be maternity clothes. You don't always have to have the elastic on the side or these like super big clothes that just don't fit your body right because they're maternity clothes. Invest in like cute, well-fitting maternity jeans. Target does sell the smaller sizes that motherhood maternity doesn't. 00s and 0s. That's what I have to wear because I am very petite as well. If you are to check Target, but you can just buy shirts like this. This is an Adidas shirt. It will stretch with my belly probably till the day I deliver. Just size up, maybe get a medium if you're small. This is a medium. I had to size up in order to have a comfy fit for my growing belly. Buy a lot of leggings that are really cute. Stay within your style. You don't have to go to motherhood maternity and buy things that aren't you just because you feel like you have to because you're now pregnant. I did that with my son and I hated the way I was dressing throughout my whole pregnancy. I was like, this is just something I would not wear if I wasn't pregnant. But just because you're pregnant doesn't mean you have to just wear maternity clothes. There are shirts that stretch very well, very flowy, very flattering, very cute. Maybe size up to a medium, and even then you can just wear after you're done with your pregnancy and it'll just be a little oversized fit, which is still cute. That's like totally the style right now. So don't be scared to experiment and invest in clothes that you feel good about during your pregnancy. It's important for you to feel good, feel sexy, feel beautiful, because you're growing a human and you deserve to feel that way regardless of how much weight you're gaining. If you look good, or if you feel like you look good and you're investing in the way that you're looking, you will start to feel good too. I hope it's close to what we had going on. I'm so sorry if it's not. Of course, clouds are gonna be like going over the sun because I'm just using my natural lighting because it's like midday right now. Something's bound to happen, right? My battery dying, lights changing, the lighting changing, I mean. Number 6, and number 6 can be hard, but get enough rest. I use that body pillow and it helps a lot. I also take Unisom at nighttime, and that is safe for me to take during my pregnancy per my doctor. Ask your doctor. I just burped, excuse me. Pregnancy, you know, it's just like, it's not cute all the time. Ask your doctor though, because I don't want to give you guys any information that your doctor doesn't agree with. So ask your doctor, but from what I've heard, it is very safe to take Unisom as long as the one that starts with a D. That's the one you should take, and that also helps with morning sickness. And that's mostly why I take it, because in the mornings I was getting really nauseous and waking up with migraines, but it has helped my headaches in the mornings too, because it is kind of like subsided right now. So I'm really happy about that. But that's what I'm taking at nighttime that helps me get a lot of rest. Also, take a nap if you have to. Rest on the couch, put your feet up. It's important that you're not on your feet literally all day long, because that's not okay to just be like on your feet your whole pregnancy every single day. So relax, put your feet up, watch a movie. You don't have to sleep in order to rest. You can rest by watching a show and just lounging. Number 7 is take care of your skin. You can't tell because my camera is thankfully very nice. My skin, you guys, is probably the worst that it's ever been, and I probably will never show you guys because it's just like embarrassing for me. I hate even talking about it, but I get really bad acne when I'm pregnant with girls. With my son, it was never an issue with him. I don't know what happened or what goes on when I'm pregnant with girls. When I'm pregnant with my girls, they suck the life out of my skin and my hair. Like, they just, like, here's an insight as to what my teenage years will be like let me show you. My skin just breaks out, and it's mostly along my jawline and my cheeks. That's normally where my like problem area is, and also like the start of my neck. Luckily with makeup, it's hard to tell, but it's bumpy. You know, you can't hide bumps or raised skin. So that really sucks for me. But I've noticed as long as I know I'm doing everything I can to help my skin out, there's really no reason to feel bad about it. It's literally just the circumstance, and it'll be better hopefully as the trimesters roll on. I'm 15 weeks right now, so I'm still kind of in the beginning stages of my pregnancy where my hormones are still fluctuating out. And some of the tips I have is to use a charcoal face wash, use a derma roller, a sanitized derma roller sanitize it with alcohol, and use the smallest derma roller possible. I use the 0.25 one. Does not make you bleed, nothing like that. It just helps with acne, and it helps for the acne to not form scars. Take care of your skin. You don't have to use the derma roller. Use acne treatments. Use witch hazel toner. Use face masks that are like okay for you to use during pregnancy. I use the Ancient Healing Clay, I think is what it's called. It's from Amazon. It's probably $8 with apple cider vinegar mixed in it, and that is really good for your face. Like, it helps a lot. I use a vitamin C serum, clean and clear, moisturizing with that acne medication acid in it. Eye cream, like every 2 days I put this really moisturizing eye cream on. So that's my advice. Also moisturize your belly with like the Palmer's cocoa butter pregnancy moisturizer. It helps with stretch marks. It helps to not get stretch marks. It helps with the collagen and elasticity in your skin, which is really good for stretch marks. And just keep up on moisturizing everywhere, because your skin can get really dry during pregnancy. It could get also really oily. But if you're putting lotion on, it can also help those oils not to feel like they need to go to your skin, because it normally happens when your skin's dry. You start producing more oils to make up for the dryness. People don't really understand that, but that's what I've heard, and it seems to be true. So, oh, and another thing I use for my face that really helps with acne is tea tree oil. That is another big moisturizer I use on my face before I put on my spot treatment or like the acid treatment. It has antibacterial agents that are natural, so it really helps. Number 8 goes along with like kind of skincare. Take care of your hair, girl. Take care of your golden locks, your brunette locks. Like, you gotta take care of it. Here comes the sun. So vitamins, you need to take prenatals. It doesn't just help your hair, it helps skin, it helps everything, it helps everything, just everything. But it'll also help your hair. So take your prenatal vitamins, use a good shampoo and a good moisturizing conditioner. Another one is use a deep conditioner and a hair mask every once in a while. I use it's a 5-minute hair repair mask thing. I just keep it in my shower, and once I rinse out my conditioner, I try to get my hair to where it's like kind of towel dried while being in the shower. It's kind of a struggle, and then I put in my It's a 10 5-minute leave-in thing, and it really does help. And then when I get out, I use my It's a 10 like leave-in conditioner, deep conditioning spray that you don't rinse out. Invest in those, because your hair can get really like brittle, crunchy, and dry when you're pregnant, because all your good stuff's going to your baby now, mama. Like, it's not going to you. Your body's not even thinking about you right now. It's just thinking about the baby. So everything is kind of just like withering away, and like, it's like, what the heck? And some people get these really shiny golden locks, and I I think I had that with my son, but not with my daughters. No. Number 9 is to have a good, consistent doctor. And I know it's hard if you're like a military wife or you are in the army or military yourself as a woman, because TRICARE, it's just hard to have a steady, consistent doctor. You won't know who's delivering your baby at least 80% of the time from everyone I've talked to and my experience myself. This is the first time I have got to like choose a doctor because we're out of the military now, out of TRICARE, but have a good, consistent doctor. If you're not in TRICARE and you don't know what I'm talking about, you can choose your doctor. Make sure you choose a really good, consistent one who is like going to be invested in your healthcare. And really all you have to do is look at the reviews and see what people have said. My doctor has excellent reviews, the best I've seen here in Colorado. That's where I live. It's just good to know that you're gonna see the same person. They're gonna know who you are when they deliver your baby, and they're gonna like remember you. Like, I don't know, because delivering your baby, it's a very sentimental and not sensitive, but kind of time to where like just having anyone walking in and out and like, and I know nurses do, but like just having anyone you don't even know boss you around during your labor and like do this and that, someone you haven't even met before, it's kind of just like, ugh, I don't even know you. So that's what was stressful for me. But now that I know my doctor, it's gonna be a whole different ball game, and you get to talk to them and tell them what you want, you know, and you don't have to reiterate what you want while they're there, because they will remember what you have said throughout your whole pregnancy. So that is really important, and it'll be such a stress relief to just have that. So number 10, and I know this one can be hard even when you're not pregnant, but it is just to do and practice positive self-talk and remember what you're doing. You cannot go out throughout your pregnancy comparing your bump to other women's bumps, or how you've gained this amount of weight and they've only gained this amount of weight, or how all these celebrities like look. It's just not okay. You can't do that to yourself. You are not the same body type as everybody else. Your baby is not the same as every other baby. You guys are both unique in your own way, and however you grow, however the baby grows, however the baby makes you look throughout your pregnancy, be comfortable in that and realize like it's only temporary. It's gonna be okay. But that is it, you guys, for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this because I was really excited to make this for you guys. If you are not new here, I did cut my hair and I do like it. It was just so dry. I hopefully won't be making more videos. It's just been really hard. I've been so sleepy and tired, and it's so hard to film. But my next video, you guys, will be my Thanksgiving/Halloween house tour. As you can tell, I've started by my little pumpkin right there. It's so cute. It came out so cute. I'm in love. Make sure you guys subscribe. I don't know if I've said this at the end already. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below how you're feeling this pregnancy, if you're pregnant, or how your pregnancies have gone if you have been pregnant before. And I hope this video gave you some insight on how to have a good and healthy pregnancy. Just keep going through it. I know it's hard some days, but you've got this, and it will be over before you know it, and you will miss it so much when it's gone. Even if you don't love being pregnant, just try to stay positive and follow all these steps I told you guys. Make sure you ask your doctors about some of the things. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye guys.
Time slows down when I am singing my heart's true song. Comes when I'm dreaming, I know what it takes. I need my soul to scream out, I'm a dreamer.